Apple unveiled the new iPhone 14 series on Wednesday, including the iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Plus, iPhone 14 Pro, and iPhone 14 Pro Max. Yikes, what a mouthful. But, before you decide whether or not to buy an iPhone 14, you should know what it has to offer, especially since the base model of the iPhone 14 isn't as significant an upgrade as previous releases. Well, hello guys, welcome to House of Tech, and if you'd like to get new updates about gadgets and tech every day, hit that like and subscribe button. The iPhone 14 series comes with a bunch of new features, from upgraded cameras to redesigned screens. Let's take a look at the iPhone 14's best features. The biggest change is that the notch is no longer present, at least on Pro models. The iPhone 14 and 14 Plus still have it, but the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max have a pill-shaped cutout called the Dynamic Island instead. The Dynamic Island is a standalone cutout that houses the selfie camera and Face ID sensor and is surrounded by working pixels. It's also responsive, expanding and contracting depending on which app you're using. Some apps, such as Maps and Apple Music, can display information within the Dynamic Island while you are using other apps. Others can use the Dynamic Island to send more subtle notifications. Satellite connectivity, a new subscription service allows you to make emergency calls from your iPhone 14, even when you don't have internet or cellular service. This is accomplished by connecting to satellites flying high above you, which then relay your location to emergency services on Earth. You can also use the service for non-emergency situations. If you're out of cell and internet range, you can use satellites to share your location with Find My so that your contacts can find you. With the purchase of an iPhone 14, the satellite service will be free for 2 years. It is not yet known how much it will cost after that. Just like the new Apple Watch Series 8, the iPhone 14 is getting a 4 sensor that'll be used to sense when you're in a car crash. The sensor only activates when you're driving and detects when you come to a sudden stop. The air pressure changes due to the airbag expanding, and there's a loud crashing noise. Once detected, your iPhone will offer to call emergency services for you if you don't or can't respond, and it'll call automatically. The iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max are getting new always-on screens after years of requests. Even when the device is locked and the screen is off, your iPhone screen can still display the time, your widgets, and some activities. Depending on the image, you might even see your lock screen wallpaper. The always-on display accomplishes all of this while using significantly less battery power than if it were turned on. You can stay on top of things while also extending the life of your iPhone. Every new iPhone includes a camera upgrade. And, while the rumors of 8K recording quality prove to be false, the iPhone 14's cameras are still quite capable. The cameras on all iPhone 14 models are better at recording in low light and capturing more vibrant colors. The front camera, in particular, is finally getting autofocus, which means it will be better at taking clear selfies, even when the subjects are at different distances apart. Apple is adding an action mode to the camera app. Made for videos with a lot of motion, action mode will stabilize the camera to reduce shaking. The iPhone 14 Pro models will also get a new 2x zoom lens that can record in 4K resolution. Internal chips are being upgraded in all 4 iPhone models. These are the main pieces of hardware that handle your iPhone's most important functions, making these new models the fastest iPhones yet. The iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Plus, like the iPhone 13, have an A15 Bionic chip. However, Apple claims that the graphics portion, the GPU, is 18% more powerful, and the CPU and neural processors are also improved. The iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max, however, is where the real upgrades come out. The Pro models are powered by a new A16 Bionic chip that is roughly 40% faster than the A15. It also consumes less power than the A15, reducing battery strain and heating. So, while the non-Pro models of this year's iPhones are relatively underwhelming, the Pro models bring to the table a much more appealing list of upgrades. Let us know down in the comments what you think about these new iPhones, and as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.